You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know.
For all the who think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. 'Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a let a girl do it better. If a she see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is when she not at home with ya? 'Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Pack the 60. Go.
Play action, now it's Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by Chubb. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Daniels. And that throw behind his man, he missed it, incomplete.
I can can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and the defense's number one goal is to throw that timing off.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18.
Daniels looking to throw. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Come on. Check, smash. 70, double look. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Miller. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Roll. Gotta be lying.
Daniels going to try to sneak, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Washington defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here's McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run. Probing now early to try and get things done later.
To the air goes Daniels. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Here we go. Viking 18. Hey, Trash. 18 Rattler.
Now Daniels. It's Myers again with another catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Ready. Panther 60.
To throw is Daniels. Here's a screen for Robinson. A solid stiff arm. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Commanders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Touchdown. Here's Gay to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hawkinson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's third down. You talk about this Washington defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Now McCarthy. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
And that hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brings up second and 3 at the Commanders' 39-yard line.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To the air again, McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field, and getting to his second and some touchdown.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
60 Eagles. Ready.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. After the toss, well executed there to find the space and then eventually get out of bounds after a good gain.
And for the toss play to be that successful, you've got to control the edge. And oftentimes if you've got a tight end who can do that, that allows that toss play to get called often during a game.
Cowboy 80.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he is going to lose yardage here. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Homie, I ain't walking there, Brody. In New York, they built like some Timberlands.
Pound the 50, pound the 60. Mustang 19.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Gets it downfield to Mayer. Touchdown, Washington. Michael Mayer, 40 yards. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Vikings 7.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. You just soft type. What? Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog. Blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The thicker the order, the more we run out.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
To the air with McCarthy.
This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. Well, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Hey, check that, street. Go!
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. Jeff Okuda up from his quarterback spot to make the play.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Daniels going to try to sneak. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Alert! Reload! Reload!
Running the toss here to Jacobs. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash Broncos.
In motion goes the tight end. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
18 Cardinals.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down at the 2-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Hey, check that, street. Go.
One more time with Jacobs. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
60, street. Tracking 60. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gay's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Gay now set to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Trap 60. Deputy. Deputy Lion. Go street. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Going for it, here's McCarthy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Deputy! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Daniels. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Come on, 60 Maverick, 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go play action. Daniels. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Jonathan Grenard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
Their own 12-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. McCarthy off the play fake. That's down the field for Jefferson. And got his man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 85 yards. And the Vikings were able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much. You try to get this score. A combination of urgency and relaxed enough to get it done.
Interesting, and the kick is away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
18, Pioneer.
To the air goes Daniels. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Open man right side, Myers. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 18. Top low, 18.
To throw is Daniels. And this is incomplete.
I see a surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
14. And Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss.
At the 31-yard line.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. On play action, now McCarthy. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Down to about the 45. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now hand off to Chandler. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Todd Chandler. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. distance here. He's past the 30.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Jacobs going to try the middle. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They didn't want to crash in the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a second down and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds Mayer here. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Let's go now.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now he brings up third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Daniels. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Here's McCarthy. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Touchdown! T.J. Hawkinson from 8 yards out. And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because, you know, just continue to see him build.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready?
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Ready? Back to 60. Back to 60. Hey.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, what a great job defensively to stack things up. They were committed to stopping the run. They knew it was coming. And now it looks like they should get the football back as they force an important 3 and out.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That flag, that'll push them back 5. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Rodgers to return it. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder.
to throw. McCarthy drops this underneath to Chandler. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing again, McCarthy. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. One after here coming up.
For the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game. Will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats.
Throwing now is Daniels. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. But just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Daniels. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here we go. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Daniel's going to throw for it. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is going to have a Commander's first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Going on the ground with Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. Dallas Turner on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up a 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw. Daniels. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here's Jacobs.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Check mash. Check mash. Go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hurt. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He's back to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
18, Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive. The bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
60 back to Ryan.
Watch the twist.
Cut 19, cut 19.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
Hey, Chris. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Broncos.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.